Double Diamond Railroad back with a test run on a new crossover. Haven't tested that. Crossover mainline 2 restored and the runaround track installed. Because I have block gaps in here, it's causing a problem for power. Got to run extra. I dropped 2 power drops, but they're not hooked up. And I got to get 2 more in on the other side of the gaps to finish main 2. And I think, let's see, I think I have to drop 1 wire for the runaround track. I think the comm is good. So I got to drop 3 more wires and then figure out where to hook them in underneath. That's going to be the problem. I trace some wires out under there. I have to get my wife to sit down there since my back. It went in yesterday. I dropped something and bent over and picked it up and cracked a vertebrae down there. It's like L4, where I've always had trouble going back to 2003. It went back in. I was fine all night. I slept on my side again, get up, and I could barely stand the pain. Definitely got problems with that bed being too soft now. Before it was great when I had a lot of neuropathy after my stroke. But now it's not giving me the support. I have to sleep on my side and it's pulling my back out every night. Then you got an hour worth of pain until it gets straightened out again. So anyway, we got fixed up and got down here to do testing with jumpers. I'll show you over here. We did solder 2 drops down. You can see the shiny silver right there. There's 1 on each side, not hooked up underneath. But here's what I did, take power from this track over here and jumper over to the other tracks so I could do test runs. And they're right where the first 2 are on the right. There's insulated gaps there, so I would have to have 2 more feeds on the left, that little piece between the next switch. I gotta feed that too. With the same feed, no, it's actually, that's block 4. And then the one to the right is block 7. Looks like what it is. That I need to do more testing on with my light. That little LED thing, and prove it out. Find out what's doing what. I know 4's on the left, 7's on the right. And 3 is the closest mainline 1. So we're going to drive them in there. I've got something, don't know what it is yet. Something on the switch is rough. It's really rocking the carbs there. Ouch. Yeah, there's something rough right there. Wow. This has got to be filed. I see some dings on the frog there, real. Something's making them jump in there. They're not derailing, but they're having a rough time. It's got to be worked on. We're trying to get the electrical figured out next. Then we can go back to fine-tuning switches. I already ground the joints. And then we can check the mechanics. Oh, excuse me. I'm ready for more coffee. I'm telling you. Okay, here we go. Back out of here. Don't want to give me no air blast. What's up with that? Okay, here we go. We'll speed it up. So we're going to go down, I'll go farthest away the middle, then the next. Okay, there my railroad track got delivered, which I don't need. I'll just put it inside. UPS left that. Have to run up there and retrieve that before she runs over it coming in with a lunch. So we're going down to runaround sliding, which I won't run cars through there. Here to watch this bounce. Oh, now he derailed, wouldn't you know it? After I said he wouldn't. or hadn't. Now he derails. Stand by. We're going to fix that. We're going to run up and get our, run up and get our UPS package of the flex track and bring it. Okay, now where were we? I had to take the phone with me for safety. Let's see, let's drop him down. Oh, wait, we got we didn't fix the derail yet. Stand by. Okay, we'll start back here. There is definitely something wrong. I'm going to have the grinder stone to run across that switch. I didn't see it before, but that frog is boogered up. It's damaged right on the metal rails in the frog. You're hurrying around doing stuff. I wasn't working there, but it's right on the frog itself, like something dinged it. I've had that before. So now I'm going to have to do some filing there. This is why I wouldn't be taking, hold up. Why I wouldn't be taking cars down. Now what happened? Down the runaround track, only the engine. I pull the cars. I somehow knocked off my engine too. I think I'm losing connection here. There it goes. I know it's stupid. There it goes. Might just bump my alligator clip down there. They're not on very good. I'm in a big rush now too. Lunch is coming. I've been down here a while. Back's getting tired of standing here. It was going so well when I ran it 3 times without the camera. Now you see what happens. What is going on here? Here comes a bad frog. I gotta run, see that? I gotta run the gauge through there. A lot of times because the guardrails are too tight, could be making it do that. The engine runs through. That's a pretty big car to be running through there. I wonder how the weight is on those cars. We'll get up here and then we'll get down the... I'm just glad electrically it's not too bad to fix. Now I run into mechanical problems. See? Yeah. Sorry, I had dirt before from the other day, last week. So now we'll throw this switch this way, run down the main 2 track. I'm about to kill myself down here with all the stuff in the way on the floor. The more I run, the more I'm picking up trash. See right there's something on the track. I just sanded that because found some super glue on the track. Get this out of the way. Oops, there goes my ticks. Oh, he's got dirt. That's from last week, what we were doing. I don't think there's anything there. There's something there. Something on these tracks. Glue or something. Okay, you can go now. What's the problem? Didn't have any of this when I was doing it off camera. Let's stop the camera and it'll work. See if it keeps going. No, something right there. But he's already in the block. No, he's not. So what's wrong now? His jumper wire. Yeah, jumper wire. Keep the engine sound on, but they're not making good contactors. Paint on the rails. So now we're going down main 2. restored, all new track through here. And so I should have wiped it, not just sanded it, but wiped it down. Okay, let's get the little cleaner wipe pad. Let's clean this right here before I drive back through it. See if there's any stuff I've sanded off. Okay, back forward. Now we'll take them all the way back, cross over to main 1. And that'll do. Right there. This will be fun when I get it working. We throw that switch, and that's already thrown. It'll be fun when you get to switch to Diamond Foods this way. Pull the cars out, a string of cars. I think it's like 6 cars. Leave them on the main. Go back there and back up the hill and go down the Runaround to back out front up here and hook up your train. And then you gotta pull forward, maybe right back in. Well, you can pull forward down main 2, and then you can back down through the crossover to main 1, back down around the curve, then throw the switches, realign, head for home, head for a Jolly Joker popcorn, down the main line to the right. Okay, now we did that. Let's watch, see if we can get through the crossover. Been through here once before I did all this power jumpering. Really worried about that frog. It's really dinged up on top. It's got a couple grooves in it. I take the regular file and stroke through there. And the NMRA gauge. Check those guards, plastic guards. Make sure they're not too tight and squeezing. Everything's a wreck here. It's going to take me a week to clean up. It's nuts. Just start, that's the way I do. I start tearing in. It's like, get out of my way. So the only problem right now is that switch being rough. Electrically, it's solved. I just have to duplicate that with wire drops and then hook them up underneath to the right places. That's what's going to be real fun, because I can't get down low enough to see it. I have to reach up under field number 4 and trace it out to where it goes, have her watch, then we'll tap onto that one. Then I got to trace number 7, see where that goes. It's only got a single wire. It should go straight across. Should be able to tap off of those. I'll do the drops, get them soldered, get them down there hanging free, then hook them up. Underneath's the hard part. I already figured it out pretty quick up here. Just from memory, I had to put the gap insulator back in where I thought it was, which I did. Might be 2 inches to the left from where it was. but it doesn't change anything. You can take that big box car through that little lightweight tank car through there. That's pretty good. I was worried about that on the crossover. There's a lot of twists and turns right there. So the next thing I'm going to do is file that switch, sand it, file it. Oops, sorry about that. Now we did it. Didn't wait till it idled down. Well, there's the startup, but I was going to do a shutdown. Here we go. Should cycle one now. I first hooked this up. I don't know what happened. I turned it on. All of a sudden, I'm smelling of burning plastic. Strong. And the furnace was running. I thought, what is going on? Nothing was on the track. Nothing metal on the track. I thought, man, some engine's burning up or something. I think what it was, there were these 2.5-inch pigtails hanging down, and I think they had twisted and were shorting underneath. I don't know. It's the only thing I can figure out. They're out of there, and they quit doing it now. When I fired up again, there was no short. The controller was fine. So I don't know what was causing that. Okay, there you have it. Now we got to straighten out this nice patch bay, open patch rig over here. I just got to start cutting wires and making drops and soldering. Get them all down through to where those two clips are on the right. Two clips there on the right. I got to put drops there to the left of the gaps, and then two on the rail back behind. Doesn't matter where. Put it straight behind it, just where it's easy to reach, easy to solder. Shorter wire. And then we should be good. That should do it. Yeah. I'll put two drops down. Common and a switch line. That way it's got good conductivity beyond the joiner up there. Okay, take care. God bless. Thanks for watching. Gets this mess working yet? It is a mess. It is a mess. Everything's out. Okay, guys, that'll wrap it up. Have a good weekend. If we don't come back, I probably might have pictures. We'll see. More community posts. Double Diamond Railroad.